Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 1 of what's going to be a new Let's Try. Hope you guys are doing well and ready to check out something new with me. This is a game that I haven't known about for a long time. Maybe 6 months to a year only. And it's on itch.io that I found it. I don't know, I've had a kind of a weird attraction to this game. It's like a guild management / create your own party RPG maker, JRPG type thing. And we're going to have some fun with it and check it out. So I also wanted to play this because I've seen so many free dungeons added after the fact. Like it was a $10 game and then, the dev kept adding dungeon after dungeon. So there seems to be a lot of content. So, yeah, let's get into it. Without further ado, episode 1 of Let's Try Adventurer Academy, Heroes of the New Dawn. Let's go ahead and launch this bad boy. So new content is still being added right now. But hopefully we can get get a let's try in here and make some progress. Alright, so let's check out the options. Battle camera, sync monitor, FPS. Alright, jump right into a new game. What mode would you like to play in? Normal or custom challenge? Let's check out custom challenge. What challenges would you like to activate? We can turn on elite enemies, activate random weather, activate a turn timer. That seems tough. No over leveling, random characters, limited roster, and permadeath. So that definitely seems cool if we were to activate permadeath and then limited roster. We'd have to use the characters that we made. Let's see. Let's just begin. Regular, actually. It's a nice tale, isn't it? Get right into it. An era of peace and prosperity suddenly comes to an end. Great monsters ravage the world unmatched for 100 years. Until, against all odds, 8 people gather from distant corners of the world and together defeat the undefeatable. After felling the Great One, they themselves become eternal, and to protect the world forever, they create the academies where children become the heroes of tomorrow. Stoic man. It is. We will probably meet some of those heroes of tomorrow. Don't let that hold you down, now of all times. I know. We're almost at the port, just a couple days until Dawn Academy. Eager to get there? Not at all. Little intro cutscene. Alright, Mr. Blue and Librarian. So, you're the new group. These seem capable enough. Your basic training is complete. You're real adventurers now. Congratulations. That is in theory, of course. Your determination is yet to be truly tested. Don't worry, we won't throw anything too rough at you at the start. You might even make a little money on the side. Wink. Our facilities and support are at your disposal as always. Never abandon the pursuit of new knowledge, even after leaving this building. Get registered in the active classes, and you'll be ready to take on missions. Form a party you like and come back here to get started. Oh, and come here before leaving. I have something to tell you. That is all. You may explore freely from now on, hopefully within reason. Remember, you can always come back here and have fun. Alright, so to get started, register some new students here in the office. Once that's done, select Manage Party and form new party to create an adventuring group. Form new party, okay. From there, you can take on missions in the office to progress. Miss Ignis wants to give you some advice before you leave the school, okay. Would you like to start the game with some pre-made characters? This has no effect anywhere else in the game. We'll do it ourselves. And here we are. So let's go ahead and register. Do you need anything? Create character manually. What's the new student's gender? We'll go male. New student's age, first year. New student's race. So there's a bunch of different races. We'll go maybe Sun Elf. What's the new student's gift? We'll go with agility. New student's flaw. Probably magic defense. What's the new student's personality? So we get a bunch of different personalities to check, to go through. And he will be, how about thoughtful? And new student's virtue. About kindness. New students failing. He's kind, but he's doubtful at times. It's a new student's name. Alright, so we'll go ahead and make this Elzar. How about Elzarian? Elzarian, is this correct? Finish registering this student. Done. Okay, is waiting at the dorm, ready to join the party. Achievement unlocked, first step. Let's create another character. How about a female? First year, new student's race. How about Felid? It's like a cat girl. And their gift will be strength, make a strong female character. And the student's flaw is maybe spirit. The student's personality. How about protective? New student's virtue. Justice, like a paladin type. How about loyalty? New students failing. How about regret that she couldn't save someone in the past? Perfect. New student's name. How about Saralai? Okay, register her. Next, we'll get, so you can carry up to 5 characters at once. So we'll make another female. First year, Undyne. I don't know if undying are actual undead though. Synth. Or like synthetic, I guess. There is a manual that we should be checking, but salamander. And strig are like angel types. Let's go with a salamander. Better yet, let's go with a halfling. There we go, halfling dexterity character for like a thief. Student's flaw would be strength, maybe. Student's personality. How about daring? And flaw or virtue is creativity. The student's failing is envy. Envy's the other thief characters that I don't know. Let's see. Satanya. No. Excuse me. Satya. Alright, we'll make our fourth character. She's going to be a female. I don't know, we'll go third year. Salamander. And her gift will be magic. And the student's flaw will be defense, personality. How about whimsical? And virtue would be innocence. And failing would be sloth. She's a bit lazy. Student's name. Badia. I guess Badia. That's fine. Register. And the last character for now that we register will be a male. First year. Human. Let's see, we did magic, dexterity, agility, strength. How about another strength character? Student's flaw would be agility. Student's personality, stubborn. Student's virtue, honesty. How about determination? And the failing would be pride. Or did we already do a pride? Failing would be... indecision. Student's no name. How about Georgie? Alright, waiting at the dorm, ready to join the party. So let's go to meeting. You must form a party first. Mission. Manage party. Form new party. And here we go. Elzarian. Saralai. Satya. Whoops. Elzarian. Saralai. Satya. Georgie and Badia. Alright, go back and take the meeting. Okay, let's leave and head to the dorm. This is the dorm. Here you can manage your characters and resources. The class was granted 2,000 gold to get their journey started. It can be retrieved from the storage. Okay, we can rest here. We can manage the party. Storage, take requests and do meetings. Let's take the gold. 2,000. We can take items, weapons, gear, deposit gold, deposit gear, weapons and items. Requests, tea collection. Hey, will you take the tea request? My name is Loomis. I'm the one who posted it. You see, a lot of things have been going missing around the school lately, and my breakfast seems to be a recurring case. I'm looking for a way to stop whatever is behind it, but until it has been dealt with, I can't leave to get more tea. So, would you mind? I'll let you in on the details when you're done. I need 5 soft leaves, 5 aromatic roots, and 5 blooming flowers. Well, see you later. The request details were added to the journal. So there is a journal, meeting, tea collection, no. Let's hit leave and head back to the office. Actually, let's head to the, whoops, let's not do that yet. Let's leave, head to the library first. See what this is about. We can trade books. What do you need? Mr. Bluen. We can buy Healthcare 101, teaches the bearer how to craft HP restoring items. Jelly for Dummies, MP restoring items. Incense and You, how to craft basic revival items. Guide to Extracts, teaches the bearer how to craft status healing items. And we have 20 library credits, and these are all equipable with all our characters, so we'll consider that. Change class. Hey, you want to switch it up? The counselor. We can change it to different classes. Right now, everybody is a novice. Stats balance, gear options all, added abilities, inspiration, evade, drop guard. We have warriors, wizard, knight, devout, marksman, rogue, monk, and bard. So if we go to Satya, probably make her a rogue. Stats, strength, dex plus 5%, physical, magic defense minus 5%, gear options are different. Added abilities, fine skills, sneak attack, swift knife. Okay, so it's that simple. Just click the new class. Then there's Georgie. Badia, our magic user, I think, right? This girl should be a knight. She's our protective buddy. HP physical defense plus 5%, MP agility minus 5%, gear options. Looks like a hammer, a sword, an axe, a spear. Added abilities, raise guard, knighthood, warrior's glare versus warrior. HP strength plus 5%. Gather strength, warblade, armor breaker. Let's go with knighthood for Saralai. And Sataya, she's a rogue. Georgie, stubborn. What was his strength? He was like a warrior type. Devout, MP, magic defense, plus 5%, HP, strength, dex, minus 5%. Gentle cure. Oh, Devout is the healer. Marksman. Rogue monk. Monk has hand and claw weapons, it looks like. HP plus 10%, MP magic minus 5%. Bard, MP plus 10%, strength magic minus 5%. Looks like the harp, there's a microphone, a flute. Wow. Quite a bit of different weapons. Let's just make him a warrior. HP strength plus 5%, MP magic minus 5%. Gather strength, warblade, armor breaker. And then we have our whimsical mage type. She can be a devout, or no, she can be a wizard. Magic plus 10%, MP plus 5%, HP strength physical defense minus 5%, focus magic, magic bolt, and magic barrage. And finally my character, Elzarian, thoughtful, maybe be a devout, I guess I'll be the healer. MP, magic defense plus 5%, HP strength, dex minus 5%, bolster faith, gentle cure, healing arts. Alright, there we go. Or I could just be a novice. Well, inspiration, evade, and drop guard. No, we'll go with devout. Alright, meeting, help, tips, combat. Oh. There's a timeline, delay, casting, pressure, damage multipliers. Should probably learn about this stuff before we go out into battle. The timeline. This is the timeline. The turns in a battle are decided by it. A character or an enemy will take its turn immediately after reaching the right end of the gray segment in the middle. After taking its turn, it will return to the start of that gray segment. That's the normal zone. Oh, delay. If a character executes an action that has the delay effect or is affected by the knockback effect, it will be forced into the red area to the left of the timeline. That's the delay zone. Being in the delay zone naturally means you will need more time to get another turn, and while in it you will also take increased damage from almost all attacks, so that's pretty interesting. Not only that, but if you miscalculate your timing, an enemy could get another turn while you are stuck in a delay. Many powerful abilities have delays on them. Be careful not to leave yourself open. Casting. Some abilities are marked with a cast time. This means before executing them, the character must enter the casting zone of the timeline, the pink area on the right. One sec, guys, gonna hit my water bottle. Normally the ability will come out after its specific cast time is completed, not necessarily going through the whole casting zone. Also, being attacked while casting will bump that character back a tiny bit in the casting zone. If the character is bumped all the way out of the casting zone, the casting will be interrupted entirely. Some abilities also have the interrupt effect, which will cancel any casting immediately. Be careful with your timing. Pressure. Whenever anyone in battle gets damage from an attack, regardless of the amount or resistances, that character will receive an amount of pressure. Pressure slowly decays by itself and does nothing until it reaches 100. If a character does stack 100 pressure, it will suffer a pressure break. When pressure break is inflicted, that character will be reset back to the middle of the timeline, and its speed will be heavily reduced as long as the effect remains. Pressure break also increases all damage taken considerably. It's a good chance to go for the finishing blow. It's also a good time to get back on your feet if you were on the ropes. Finally, pressure break will end as soon as that character takes an action or after enough time passes. Exploit that window for all you can get. Damage multipliers. Damage is affected by many factors such as elements. These multipliers are indicated by a bright exclamation point when the attack connects. However, elements are not the only way to multiply your damage. Abilities with the tech damage effect will hit extra hard if conditions are met. Abilities with the finisher effect deal much more damage if the target is under pressure break or under a combo effect, a blue exclamation point. Abilities that normally hit multiple enemies will also deal more damage if used against a single target. Abilities that drain HP or MP will be greatly enhanced if the target is charmed. Huh. Pretty unique stuff, actually. Then here we have affinity. Mood. The party's mood is simply how well their activities are going. It generally increases as they win battles or succeed in challenges, and decreases if someone gets KO'd or they get frustrated in some way. Mood affects the party's relationships. The higher it is, the more likely they are to form positive bonds and mend negative ones. Mood also affects certain battle effects, such as the rate at which virtues and failings are triggered. Finally, mood is reset to neutral when you sleep, like in a dorm or an inn. If you have a bad expedition and the party's relationships start to suffer, it's a good idea to take a nap before continuing. Always wise words there, even in real life. Party affinity is the sum of all of its members' relationships with each other. These relationships change as the party does things as a group, such as fighting monsters. Whether the changes are positive or negative depend on the mood, and it's also easier to build positive relationships in smaller parties. Building up the party's affinity can result in receiving buffs in battle or penalties if they don't get along. Building relationships as the party does things together. Each member will build relationships with everyone else. These relationships are based on a variety of factors, including mood and randomness. Each kind of relationship might also have a special effect and evolve into another kind of bond under certain circumstances. More intimate relationships come with more severe effects and are easier to form in smaller parties. Negative relationships. Sometimes a party member might develop a grudge or some other negative feeling against an ally. This tends to happen if the party's mood gets too low. These feelings will usually fade away on their own if you keep the mood high for a while, but if not taken care of or if they are reciprocated, they might also become worse. A negative relationship can always be mended with enough time and a good mood. But separating the affected characters is always an option. I didn't even know half this stuff was in the game. It's really interesting, actually. And then exploration, road events. While traveling the world between towns and dungeons, random events might happen now and then. These events are usually harmless, but on rare occasions, the party might have to fight their way out. These events also change at night, including more dangerous ones. And special monsters. While in a dungeon, special monsters may appear on the field. Red enemies have special properties that make them stronger than the others and yield special rewards for killing them. They will also chase the party, unlike regular enemies. Blue enemies only appear at night. They are a different species and are generally stronger than the area's regular enemies. They'll also chase the party around. Green enemies are marks, the target that must be killed to complete a hunt. They only appear once their specific hunt has been accepted. These always appear in the same location and won't reappear once defeated. Alright, good to know. Let's leave, let's head back, or let's head to the office, I guess. We'll hit the shop last. Meeting. Alright, mission. Wanna go out there? Reviewing the basics. You're the late registers, huh? I'll give you one last lesson before you head out into the world. Go get your graduation funds at the dorm and get some gear at the shop. Oh, you do keep your abilities in order, right? Characters can learn abilities in the menu by selecting abilities, learn abilities. To learn them, the character requires learning points, LP, which are earned by leveling up. Once learned, one must equip abilities to use them in battle. By going to abilities, equip abilities. Here you may equip abilities you have learned or gained through equipment to a character, unless they run out of slots. An ability can't be used in battle unless it's equipped. Even passive abilities won't take effect unless they are equipped. Keep that in mind. When you're ready to get rough, come meet me here. After that, you can do whatever. See ya. The mission's details were added to the journal, so we have to go to the shop. We have the money. Alright. We can upgrade recycle gear, craft items, buy, sell. Got some cash for me? Alright, so we can buy bandages. We have 2,000 gold. Nurse packs, these restore 10% of the target's HP. Standard cloth bandages. Nurse pack contains everything you need to stop a hemorrhage and some more. Restores 25% of the target's HP, causes a delay. Medical supplies, enough to take care of most injuries. 50% of the target's HP and a heavy delay. Energy sap, thick liquid that restores energy. 10% of target's SP, slight delay. Revival incense, quick burning incense that can wake someone up. Reanimates and restores 10% of target's HP, light delay. Cleansing extract, heals the target's body ailments, light delay. Poison, stun, paralysis, sleep, pain, petrify, numbness, blind. Calming extract, heals the target's mind ailments, light delay. Hex, charm, silence, panic, daze, despair, offbeat, fear. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys, how many different vulnerability type things there are. Debuffs. These remove just stretching debilitations from the target, light delay, curse, mini, cripple, rupture, shatter, slow, exhaust, vulnerability. Aromatic extract removes debuffs from the target, light delay. I wonder why that's different than like these other ones. Tasty stew, restore 25% of target's HP of party's HP MP, can't be used in battle. Dawn ticket, teleports the party to Dawn Academy, can only be used in the world map. Dark ink used to make certain items. Thick paper used to make certain items. Silky thread and durable cloth, the same. Then we have longsword, steel dagger, greatsword, katana, rapier, steel spear, naginata, steel axe, steel scythe, heavy hammer, threaded whip, steel chain, big yo-yo, silk fan, chakram, learning staff, bright rod, solid spellbook, spell orb, sleek harp, ivory flute, bell of the brave, standard mic, sharp brush, gatherer bag, toxic darts, hex cards, knuckle guard. There is so much to this game that is so cool. Steel claw, short bow, light crossbow, novice wand, strong cloak, padded mail. Okay. Oh, strong cloak, padded mail, steel breastplate, leather gloves, steel arm guard, and steel shield. So we can't buy all this stuff, but we can buy some. We should buy some weapons, I think. Let's see. Let's start with Georgie. He can equip a long sword, a great sword, a steel spear, a steel axe. That's about it. And then gear, he can equip a steel breastplate. And he can equip a steel shield, complete shield for maximizing defense. Physical magic defense plus 10%, steel breastplate. Physical defense plus 20%, type heavy, plate armor that takes physical hits with ease. So let's get him a weapon. How about we get him a great sword? Well, let's check the different stuff. Steel axe adds guillotine, physical slash element, effects strength plus 10%, slash boost 16%, critical multiplier 16%. Steel spear adds air hunter, physical pierce element, strength plus 10%, accuracy 5%, critical multiplier 15%. Great sword adds charging slash, physical slash, effects strength, and physical magic defense plus 5%, strength plus 10%. Long sword, flowing blade, physical slash, strength, magic, agility, dex plus 5%. I'm gonna go great sword for probably long sword for Georgie. See how long we've been playing, actually. 34 minutes. So I'm going to get into this next time. Let's go ahead and save. Actually, we can go to the come here. There's a bestiary, a journal, affinity, achievements, formation. Wow. So we'll get into all this next time, guys. Right now we're going to save. And I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this opening episode. I would say stay tuned for more because more is going to come. If you enjoyed this episode, please go ahead, and I hope that you did, please go ahead and hit the like button, give this video a thumbs up, or you can leave a comment as well. I'd appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any uploads. And that said, guys, I do hope to see you next time. We're going to be getting into this a bit. It's very cool stuff. As you can see, lots of interesting things and RPG stuff in it, you know, different types of elements and systems. Very cool and very unique. So I hope to play more and see you guys then. So until then, guys, be well, live well, stay well. And much love, peace, and joy. Don't go anywhere. We are just getting started. Catch you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.